Hello, my name is Natalie Norton. I am a registered nurse, and I am here today to talk to you about requiring immunization for all school-age children. I am currently an ICU nurse. However, I have a huge interest in immunization requirements for all children, as immunization status can have an effect on individuals of all ages. As a nurse, my role in promoting this policy would be from the viewpoint of public health and the health of children here in the United States. Mandatory immunizations for school-aged children are critical to ensure the health and well-being of all individuals worldwide. Studies have shown time and time again the safety and efficacy of immunizations. However, there are still many families here in the U.S. choosing not to immunize their children due to personal and philosophical beliefs. Each state has the ability to regulate vaccination requirements and exemptions by developing a nationwide law that ensures children receive their vaccination. Immunization levels in all regions of the United States will be at the level to meet the threshold for herd immunity. An example that you can see of what can happen when someone is not vaccinated can be seen in California in January of 2014. An individual who was not vaccinated went to a Disneyland theme park and caused a large outbreak of the measles virus. The main reason that this outbreak was so large is that many of the school districts in Orange County near Disneyland have childhood vaccination rates in the 70% range, which is well below the threshold needed to ensure herd immunity for the measles. Many of these parents in these regions have been claiming philosophical exemptions on immunizations. For this proposed policy, two major policy ideas were considered. One was implementing a measure to provide all immunizations in school for children, and the other was to develop a nationwide policy to ensure all states have the same requirements and exemptions for vaccinations. Each proposed policy was evaluated looking at potential ethical issues, economic impacts, political considerations, social effects, legal ramifications, and other possible outcomes of these policies. After an analysis was done, it was determined that developing a nationwide requirements and exemption policy was the best to go forward with at this time. Both policies had positive and negatives to consider. However, eliminating certain exemptions, all those besides medical, and requiring all states to have the same vaccination standard, the number of children who would be immunized would increase, thus providing higher protection from communicable diseases. The anticipated outcome from this policy is that more children will be immunized to help ensure all children are protected from these vaccine-preventable diseases. As with any policy, there are multiple economic factors that we need to be taken into consideration. Establishing a nationwide immunization policy will require financing at the national, state, and local levels. According to one study done, the direct and societal costs of childhood immunizations here in the U.S. are $6.7 billion and $7.5 billion respectively. After evaluating what the cost of immunizations are versus what the costs are to an outbreak, the United States saves $20.3 billion and $76.4 billion respectively through having immunization programs. Although the cost of immunizations can be expensive for a state or a county, the cost of an outbreak can be absolutely detrimental to our society. So it is my call to you to help work towards establishing a policy that will ensure all children here in the United States get immunized. Immunizations have been proven time and time again to save lives against these deadly diseases. Many individuals are choosing not to vaccinate their children for a number of reasons, and if this trend continues, the United States may see more and more outbreaks of these vaccine-preventable diseases. By developing a nationwide policy that all requirements the same nationwide and eliminates all form of exemptions except for those medical, providing education to all parents who were previously claiming these exemptions, we will hopefully be able to achieve herd immunity in all counties in the United States, and the hope will be to eradicate these deadly diseases worldwide. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me today, and I hope you all have a great day.